Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of our interview show, which is CS Student Questions. We have got a great response. Thanks a lot for your support. So this is a question answer series where a real life company secretary student comes and asks different questions about the CS course and the journey of becoming a CS. So today we are joined by, let me ask him to introduce himself.
Hello viewers, my name is Dhanvit. I am pursuing my graduation and doing my CS Executive in Excel Academy.
Thank you Dhanvit for joining on this show. So Dhanvit has chosen the topic today, which is starting CS practice as soon as you become a company secretary. This is a very interesting topic and also a topic which actually is very close to me because I started my practice like that. Yes Dhanvit.
Hello sir, my first question is practicing CS on our own after passing ICSI professional exam, is it advisable sir?
Yes Dhanvit, that's a very interesting question. So is it advisable or not? Let me tell you, generally I tell it all the time, we cannot make one statement for everyone. We cannot have one rule for everyone. So same way for your question, I can't generalize. I can't tell, yes, you have to go up for practice as soon as you become CS, or I cannot tell you should never go for practice as soon as you become a company secretary. So it is very, very relative. But if I have to tell that, is it possible? Definitely it is possible. But is it advisable? It depends on whom are you asking question. If you ask me, it is definitely that's something you can do. But if you have a chance, it is good if you have some at least 2 to 3 years work experience in the corporate world. That time you will be better prepared and you will have better confidence to take on the profession. In my case, I was very confident and that is why I did not feel the need to go to the corporate. But depending on that student, you can take a decision. But if somebody is very eager and very passionate, initially yes, it is difficult, but if you start, it is possible.
Thank you.
Yes.
How to get clients at the initial stage?
So this is one biggest concern which any new professional faces. Whether it is getting clients or whether it is getting customer for your business, it is the similar thing. Of course, we say company secretary is a profession and not a business, but still it is having many similarities. Now let us say simple, for example, you open a new business, you open some retail store, some shop where you are selling clothes or groceries or whatever. Now if you ask me how do you get customers, you have to first tell everybody in that locality that you have a shop which is selling clothes, whatever. Similarly, as a company secretary, what you have to do is, you don't have to announce in a public forum, but you can tell all your contacts. Yes, initially nobody will come to you. You will tell you are just a fresher, why should we come to you and take your service? But if you start telling in your circle of company secretaries, chartered accountant, lawyers, family, friends, neighbors, don't think that how can my neighbor give me some client? You never know. They may know somebody who wants your service. So please remember that whether it is your neighbor or friend or chartered accountant, lawyer, anybody, make sure that they are aware that you are starting the practice, because in their circle you will be the person who is the company secretary. Yes, they might not come back to you immediately, but I am sure whenever there is a need in their circle you will get. But yes, generally practice initially it is little challenging, but if you go through that initial 2-3 years grind, after that you can do really well.
How to know that how much fees, professional fees we have to charge for our services?
Okay, Dhanvit, you are already talking about money. So professional fees is something which you will know. So if you know in the market there are some standard rates, let's say for incorporation there is one rate, for certification there is one rate. So depending on which city you are, which place you are, what kind of company you are, you have to charge. At the same time you cannot overcharge, and please don't undercut. Just because somebody is charging some fees, don't quote lesser than that. That will spoil the market. That will also spoil our profession of company secretaries. If you are good at your job, you have to be little patient. Maybe little late you will get the work, but once you get it, nobody is going to go away from you. They will definitely approach you and they will make sure that you are their company secretary. So initially you will get to know by the market rate how many others are charging. Talk to senior company secretaries, talk to your friends who are in practice, talk to your immediate seniors who started 1 or 2 years ago. One thing I can tell you, company secretaries is a strong community. People are ready to help each other. They are ready to share knowledge. They are ready to tell what are the struggles they went through. Same way fees also you can figure out with the help of your seniors and colleagues. You don't have to worry.
Does the place of office matters?
Danvit, I think when you say place, you're talking about the city. So when we say about which city you are, it really doesn't matter in today's age because of the internet. So if you have a good internet connection, yes, for meeting clients you may have to go to different cities. Client will not come to your city. But to execute the work and deliver the work to client, for most of it, it doesn't matter which city you are, especially for the regular works. But if you want to represent in NCLT, etc., obviously you should be in the same city which NCLT is there. Otherwise, you have to travel multiple times, or you may have to go to the RD office, things like that. But today, it really doesn't matter which city you are. There are so many company secretaries. In fact, some of our students from very small cities across India who are in practice. So before, yes, it was like only if you'd been Mumbai or Delhi or Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, only these top 6 or 7 cities, if you are there, you could be a company secretary. But today that is not true. No matter where you are, there is scope for CS, because it is not just companies. CS is giving service for companies, LLPs, partnerships, and even trusts and all kinds of businesses. So company secretary is a corporate lawyer, and every small city where there is business needs help of company secretary. So place doesn't matter.
Is it necessary to have a well furnished office for attracting clients?
Danvit, see, it depends on when you're starting and what is your resources. According to me, when you're starting new, you should never invest money out of your pocket without knowing the future. And in company secretary, especially initially, you have to go to the client office. Client will not come to your office. So in initial stages, the office will definitely not matter. Even later, you don't have to have some fancy or luxury office. It should be a decent, nice office to look. If client come, it should be presentable, that's all. Nobody is expecting a luxury office from your side. So initially, you can even start at home. You really don't need an office. Your computer, your laptop, your internet itself is your office. No matter where, whether it is your bedroom or coffee shop or garden, you can start from wherever you want. But as you get some clients, as you get little work, as you get some money, start saving up, then make your office which you want. And office is also something which is not going to be forever. You can keep changing after 5 years, 10 years, and one day you can have a dream to have your own office also. So initially it doesn't matter. In the long run, it's a very personal choice. We can't say you should have luxury office or not. It is a personal choice. But more important is, more than to attract the clients, the look of the office, your knowledge of the subject is most important. So if you're sure about your knowledge, nothing else matters. So Danvit, I really enjoyed your set of questions. Of course, these are not the only questions about CS practice. If you have some of your questions, please do drop it in the comments below. We will be happy to help you and answer them. Not only that, we can do more episodes about CS practice and how you can start and many different things related to that. This is just one show where we have addressed around 5-6 questions of Danvit. So thanks again for joining us, Danvit. Yes, and for all you guys out there, please watch all episodes of our series CS Student Questions. You can find the link in the description below. And for more such videos and more such interview shows, please subscribe to Excel Academy, your only and one-stop solution for company secretary course.